What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Do some mess, and as always, playing some farm sim. Hope you're doing well. If you guys missed the farm sim podcast on Giant Software Twitch channel today, you missed a good podcast. I caught most of it. I caught the tail end of it, but it was pretty dang good. Hope everybody is doing well. It looks like we got stuff to we got to redo these fields. We got to flip these fields tonight. Oh, I didn't even change the title from last night, did I? Hang on. Let's see if it'll actually save. This is actually number 18, and we're doing field flipping. Field flipping. Go. Field flipping. Done. Sweet. There we go. Okay. Back to what we was doing. Oh, I'm right by the bees. You guys hear those bees? Not loud. I think it's any louder than me. I'm gonna turn the game sound up a little bit, actually. No, it sounds crazy, but this one, audio control. Where's the audio control? Range, volume. Oh, it's all the way up. Okay. Environment volume. Yeah, it was all the way at 100. Okay, weird. All right, well, whatever. It's all the way up. The music's too loud. That's what it is. No problem? Come down a bit. That's better. Okay. Got it. 10 minutes. Bob's gonna jump on. Cool, man. Yeah. Come on in. I think. How are we doing this before? Where we were mulching. Or no, we were fertilizing and then mulching, right? I don't remember how we did this. I think we're just mulching. I think that's all we need to do. First, we got to find a vehicle. Then we have to find a mulcher. I don't even know if we own a mulcher. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea. Let's go through the garage real quick and see if we even own a mulcher. I don't think we do. Not the garage. This one. This is the one I want. My ceiling fans. It's warm in here tonight. Let's see. Garage. Grassland care rollers. I don't think we have a mulcher. I don't see one. We're about to go buy one though. 7,500 on vehicle leasing cost. What vehicle do we have leased? My God, what is going on? Oh, this thing. This thing. Can I return this now? 7,500 a day? I don't know. I guess it's probably more beneficial just to keep it. We're about to go buy a mulcher. If there's anything in the sales shop. No. Not worth buying. Not worth buying. All right. Grassland care, windrowers. I need mulchers. Mulchers. Now. I thought we had a mod on here that was like a super wide. I guess not. 5.8, 5.6, 6 meter, but this one's faster. Both these are faster. Yeah, I thought we had something that was wider than the 5.8. Either way, this is definitely gonna be faster. So we'll go ahead and snag this guy up. Yep. There we go. Off to the store we go. Off to the store we go. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Welcome back to the channel. Let me get to everybody real quick. I forgot to do this. Bud, Charlotte, Bob, how's it going? Bud, how are you? I said Bud already. Spiderette, how's it going? Game and Gargle, what's up, buddy? Eden, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I think that's everybody. Heck yeah. Got to everybody already. That was good. That was quick. Done. Over with. Done and over with. I wish we had the mega. I thought we did. Yeah, I thought we had the mega mulcher. I guess not. I swear I thought I put it on here, man. Like I don't know what would have happened to it. No idea. I don't know what would have happened to it. Like you'd think it'd be around here somewhere, but I ever do a video on my summer car? I think I played it. I think I streamed it on Twitch for a while, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I did YouTube videos on it, but yeah, I think I streamed it on Twitch. Yeah, I think I did. Which the VODs are long gone now. That was a year and a half ago. So, but I don't think I ever downloaded or anything. I got to make sure I've got a 4 terabyte external hard drive with nothing on it right now. I still need to move everything over from one of my drives to that, and then partition that drive, or take the partition off of that drive. Because I've got a 4 terabyte HHD that's auto partitioned, and I didn't realize it until after I'd already put all my Steam stuff on it. So I got to just copy and move everything, and then move everything back later, and hope I don't break anything. But I got to get that done. That way I can open up all 4 terabytes of that thing. But then I'll have a 4 terabyte hard drive sitting here doing nothing. So I'm going to start downloading. Which all the VODs now are going over to YouTube. So they're stored there until further notice, I guess. Until the overlords decide they don't want my videos on there. But to make that happen, I have to upload them Thursday through Sunday, because there's a 24-hour hold on all content streamed on Twitch after you're done streaming. If you're a partner or an affiliate with Twitch, make sure you read that carefully in the terms of service as an affiliate or a partner. They do have sole access to your content for 24 hours after your stream ends. So if you are dual streaming and you have a sub button, you are likely to be in the wrong there. Just keep that in mind. Also, tax season in the U.S. is upon us. So for those of you that hadn't, good luck. Like myself, still working on mine. But I'm a late filer, though. It's fine. I was born 2 weeks late. I'm going to be late the rest of my life, hopefully. Wasn't on the... Oh, the Mega Mulcher went on Huron County. That's why. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, for all those that pay quarterly, April 15th is also coming up. So, in the U.S. Anyway, I don't know about it. I don't know about other taxes, but I've started learning more and more about tax code here in the States since doing all this extra streaming and everything else. So. Gotta go yell at your dad for not eating, so I'll be lurking. No problem. No problem. I understand. Just got your refund. Heck yeah. Yeah, I like how people assume that... so I see this a lot, and it really just blows my mind. And I thought about actually talking about this in a podcast, maybe, if I could get somebody on that is an accountant of some sort that plays games too. Having kind of a talk about taxes and gaming and that kind of stuff. I'd love to do that because I'm ignorant to most of it. I do know this though. If you make less than 20 grand a year, you still owe taxes if you get a 1099. If you don't get a 1099 or a W-2 and you have taken income for the year, you still have to file taxes, and you're likely going to owe taxes if you haven't paid anything in. I've made less than 20 grand a year for many years now. And I owe taxes every single year, so don't let people lie to you. Poor people absolutely pay in taxes. If they don't get a W-2, they will absolutely not get money back. I have never gotten money back. Never. Not one time. I write off everything I can write off, and I still don't get money back. So don't let people lie to y'all. Don't let people lie to y'all. That don't happen. Poor people absolutely pay in taxes if they work for themselves, if they're self-employed. Write-offs galore, and they're still going to pay in something. Some people, most people may not, but there are people that do. Don't let people lie to you about that. Absolutely untrue. Bob said, I wish I got a refund. Bob said, incoming. Come on in, sir. The water's fine. Last year you paid more in medicals than income, and you still have to pay taxes. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Absolutely. It's the only legal theft in the world, man. There is nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. They force you to do it. Now, given it, a lot of it goes for the greater good. I'm all for that. And the greater good is some words, a phrase that I absolutely detest, because most of the time it's not. This is not the greater good. But... I realize that it goes toward good things, I guess, in some short run. But yeah, it's tax season in the U.S., I know for sure. It's almost at an end, so make sure you get yourself all taken care of and wrapped up so that you don't end up on that paper letter mailing list of people that the IRS wants to contact. That is not the fun end to be on, I promise you. Your taxes were ridiculous this year, dude. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine somebody that I mean I know somewhat that you have not a normal 9 to 5. So I don't want to give too much away. It's your personal business, but I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine, man. Making no more money than I do. Mine are not super hard, right? I'm not in jeopardy of owing, tens of thousands or $100,000 or anything, but they're still very complicated. In a normal sense, right? I don't get a W-2. I just take down to the tax guys and go, here you go, file my taxes. That's not the way mine work. Several 1099s, a lot of Schedule Cs. Like it's very, very not fun to do mine. And this year I added crypto in it for some reason. So, I feel like that's gonna be a mistake. I feel like there's gonna be a mistake. Absolute mistake. But either way, I'm in it now, so gotta do what you gotta do at this point, I reckon. Yeah, we'll get these fields mulched up and get them replanted with something tonight. I don't know what yet, but yeah.
Welcome back.
Brian gifted a 1 month sub. Does that say one? Why does it say 1 month? Why does it? Of course we know it's a month. Twitch needs to get better.
Hey, how you doing?
Brian gifted a couple of tier 1 subs. Zeroed Out and Eden. Enjoy those emotes. Thank you, Brian. Much appreciated, buddy. Throw some hearts, some plungers, and some golden TP at Brian. He deserves it. Hit him with all of them. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. But yeah, just friendly reminder. Make sure you go do your taxes. By the time you're watching this video, you have a few days left if you watch this before the 15th of April and you're in the U.S. So make sure you go get it done. Not the people you want knocking on your door, that's for sure. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate the gifted subs. Absolutely. Ugh. What's up, Black Mayor? How's it going? Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Brian gifted a sub to Gargoyle. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Gargoyle as always, enjoy those emotes. Thank you, Brian. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, dude. And that's a 5 out of 5. Heck yeah. And remember, guys, if you are watching this later on YouTube, on Deuce's VOD's channel, this was live streamed on twitch.tv/DeuceMS. You can come hang out with me. Look in the description below, down in the description, and find all the links for everything under Linktree, or you can search and scroll through each individual link if you want to. Perfectly fine. Indy using that Twitch Prime sub here when you could use it anywhere else on Twitch. You chose the crappiest place you could find. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated for the Prime sub for 28 months. My goodness, 28 months. Thank you, man. Those some more plungers and hearts at Brian and Indy both. Thank y'all very, very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was my best Elvis. That's all I could do. I definitely couldn't do young Elvis. He had like a high-pitched singing thing. It was very strange. Money beans, I guess. I mean, soybeans, the only thing I can come up with, Bob. Sorghum and soybeans seem to be a good mesh. Oats would be good. We get straw from it. Let's do oats, Bob. Let's do oats. And I will happily say that y'all don't have to harvest or pick up any of the straw. I will do it if it's a problem. It just may take me a little while. It'll be a little longer than most. But I will happily get it done. But yeah, let's do oats. I think oats would be good. Corn for chaff. We're going to do corn for chaff on the big grass field over there. Nice and flat. These are too small, man, to get this one maybe. But I want to keep doing crops on these. I like having some variation. I like doing some crops. Yeah, we'll do corn on either that setup there, the steep part of the hill and all, or the big open field over there. One of those two. But I want to keep some just some crops. Some regular old crops. I think it's good. Yeah, I honestly think I'm gonna flip that grass field to chaff. The big grass field. Junior may hate me, but it's gonna work the same either way. You just get more. You get more silage out of it, right? With corn than you do grass. So, I think that's probably a better option. I may plow that sucker up. Wait, we don't have to plow it, do we? You can just plant over it, can't you? I think you can plant over it anyway. Yeah, we may do that. We may go lease another planter and knock that big area out with just corn, or lease a planter. I guess we have to have a planter. So, yeah, doing oats here, and then we'll do chaff over in the big area. I think that's probably a good idea. Corn, you need to plow or take a penalty. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that too. I don't mind. We got those 8-meter square plows or whatever, right? So yeah, we can do that. No big deal. I plowed up that whole area to start with, so I don't mind. Corn produces most chaff of any other crop. Doing a whole crop is actually kind of interesting. I've never done whole crop, but we have that too. So we could literally plant anything and use our forage harvester in the header we have and do whole crop. I've just never done it. So. Never done whole crop whatsoever. That'd be kind of interesting. Volume is low. I got you. Okay. Yeah. I know. I got you. I mean, I kind of was asking because I know soybeans do take a while, but oats do pretty good for the money. Soybeans do really well for the money, but oats you get the straw too, and it can make a difference. You know, it about evens out, but I didn't know which one grew faster. So yeah, I do appreciate the input. Does silage really pay out that well? It does, yeah, because you get a lot of it. So yeah, just off our couple of grass fields that we have. So that whole area there that's grass, this little bit here, and then up on the hill there, what little bit we get off of that, it's like 300 and something thousand. So, I mean, it pays off pretty well for the land that we have. I'll say this, Terenzi is going to be the first one at 10 million, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Tortuga Farms is at 8.5 million right now, so it pays pretty well. Yeah. What's up, J-Rock? How's it going, buddy? How was your Truckin' Tuesday, man? Try doing the bunker. Yeah, the bunker takes a lot. It's fun. If you do it the easy ways for a long time, it's kind of nice to go back and do the bunker from time to time, just to kind of cheat it a little bit, you know, and do some actual hard work. But we got that brown building right over there. It looks like a silo, is a fermenting silo, and we just drop our grass or whatever in there, and it ferments, and that's it. We don't have to do the compacting and all that. Just drop it in there and it'll ferment on its own. Oh my God, what am I doing? It's like I forgot how to drive all of a sudden. I just forgot what I was doing all of a sudden. Just driving everywhere. Where are you going, man? Had to cut it short. Well, that's no good. That's because he doesn't spend anything. Tia and you rebuild the farm weekly. That's true too. I mean, every time I'm by there, man, something is different on Tia's farm. So you and Tia have been working hard over there for sure, Brian. For certain. Sorry, for Satan. Felt weird. Felt weird. Video on your channel keeps freezing. That's so strange, man. Is it a Twitch thing? Like, I wouldn't imagine it'd be a hardware issue if it only happens sporadically, right? I mean, I guess it could be, but more likely than not, it'd be a connection issue, I would think. Of course, I don't know, though. I don't know the situation, but it's not on your end? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like I said, I would definitely blame Twitch before I blamed anything. I'm quick to blame Twitch. Y'all know this. This ain't a surprise. I'm quick to blame Twitch for everything. So. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button, by the way. If you're on YouTube. There's no like button here on Twitch. Hit that like button on YouTube. There's not one here, guys. Don't panic. Don't panic. No like button here. We don't have to worry about the extra stuff on Twitch. Are you following? Do you have notifications on? That's it. That's all you need to do. Gonna make people unfollow you, probably. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I've had people unfollow me for less, so. You hit the heart mistakenly? Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah. By accident, people are probably unfollowing right now. That's like, we'll get a lot of new followers, though. Or a lot of returning followers. That's how you fudge the numbers, right? Look at all these new followers I got today. Deuce, I don't think that's what that is. Sure it is. All these people just followed. Look at it. Of course they liked it. Why they followed. Just deuce it. That's it. So, new shirt idea. I know I've probably said this before. I feel like I've said this before, and if I haven't, I probably should have. We've talked about the just deuce it as a t-shirt, but have the plunger in place of the check mark. Right? The Nike check mark, just do it, whatever. Have the plunger in place of it, and have just deuce it on there. That would probably still fall too close to their logo, and they probably still wouldn't be happy about it, but yeah. Yeah. Enjoying the chiptunes in the background? Yeah, man. That old synthwave stuff. Neon, no, not Neon Dan anymore. Dan to the Future. Dan to the Future on Twitch. He makes them. Midnight Playtime on Bandcamp. Links are down below in the description, by the way, if you're on YouTube. If y'all so choose to go check it out. He changed his name. Yeah, he changed his name. It's Dan to the Future now. It was something else for a minute, but he changed it back to have Dan in it. And I was like, man, you gotta quit. I'm trying to give you credit for using your music and stuff, man. You gotta quit changing your name so often. Like, people gonna go looking for Neon Dan from old videos and be like, man, I can't find that guy. It's Dan to the Future. Is it plugged in? Is it turned on? That's right. You always have to ask the two basic questions first. Is it plugged in? Is it turned on? Yes, good. We'll start there. Bob is 100% right. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be quicker to I mean, I guess we just go plow it up. That's probably the easiest way to do it. We'll just go plow it up and be done with it and get going. Yeah, that big grass field's about to become corn. Somebody's going, oh my God, look at this, all over the place. I'll just come back. It's easier that way. Somebody's going to be mad about all corn, but if it gives more chaff, then it's absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Same field size. Probably a little extra seed, but gives us more chaff. I'm in. I'm all for that. I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit. Not even a little bit. What's up, Pizza Hut? How's it going? Good to see you. I've never understood that either. Like, I understand. Yeah, Bob, crop everywhere that we're flipping right now. The big flat grass field, we're going to turn into corn. So, yeah, crop everywhere, though, that we're on right now. Or what crop here? Same thing. Oats. Just do oats on it all. Make it easy. Oh, that would be cool, Gargle. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. Oh, speaking of which, Gargle, I got a question for you, sir. We need to have a chit chat. We ain't talked in a while anyway, so we need to have a chit chat. I need something done, and I know you can do it because you did it for the Simdicate channel. So I'm just toying with some things here, but I need something looked at. So I need a graphic, so to speak, and I know you can do it. And I just want to get your idea on it, how hard it would be, that kind of stuff. So, and again, we haven't talked in a while, so when you get a free minute, and neither of us are streaming, Yep, will do, will do. I'm kind of holding it close to the vest because it's still not something I'm sure I'm doing, so. And there's a lot of people here that already know. You probably are already going, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like most of y'all probably already know what I'm talking about. But I'm kind of just holding on to it close. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet because I may not be doing anything, so. May not be doing anything at all. I don't know. I gotta kind of balance and weigh and all that kind of stuff. So. I mean, it would be something basic, Gargle. It wouldn't be anything crazy. I just can't do texture, and I need texture, right? Like I have the images. I have a background image with the image on it. But I need texture, kind of like you did on the Simdicate stuff, right? Like the Simdicate thing, the texture you put on that. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And it can be just basic colors with texture. I'm good with that too. I don't know how hard that was though, because I can't do it. So again, it's one of those things, you know. It's like I can do some stuff, I can do basic stuff, but I don't have a program that does stuff like that. That's a little more in depth than what I can do. So. 2 more with Adobe, and then on basics of Premiere video editing. Where are you taking those classes with, Gargle? Are you using one of the what are they called? The online, the very reputable online places. What are they called? One of those, or are you actually taking it from like a college type thing? Because I know you said you were doing something like that a while back. That's it. That one. Skillshare. Yeah. Is it something from Skillshare? I've never actually looked any of those up. I probably should, because I really could use some more basic skills in more areas. Not like I don't have basic skills in a lot of areas, but I would never do it professionally if I did any of that stuff. But having some basic knowledge probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I think this is the only job I've ever had where I didn't learn everything I could learn about it. Because there's really no end to this. There's no end to anything in the streaming, content creating side of things. It just keeps lamb chopping right on down the line. And if you got that reference, you're old. Congratulations. And if you didn't get that reference, you're probably too old. So, congratulations. Those online classes while I was looking for. Oh, cool. All right, that's awesome, dude. That's even better. That's even better, man. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. I need you to look at something. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah, right? I think my camera's covering up. I'm going to have to move my camera around slightly, or my bit cup or something. That way you can see the last chat message that comes in. You guys can't see it. We'll need to move that. And I say congratulations, not out of sarcasm, but because you made it that far, right? I mean, that's an accomplishment, man. All these youngsters today talking about boomers and Gen Zers, and it's like, well, nobody really talks about Gen Z. Everybody forgot about them. It's the millennials and the Zoomers and the boomers. You guys ever notice that? Gen Z never even gets mentioned. It's like, what happened to Gen Z? There's a whole generation there. You guys skipped. Like, what is going on? Now I don't know how old I am. I've heard that reference, but I don't know how I know it. Yeah, I mean, you may be too young as well, right? So there's some middle ground there. There's some middle ground there. You may be too young to know the reference. You may be too old to know the reference. But more than likely, you're just old if you know the reference. So. Just skip me, yeah, right? Oh, what you farming? I didn't see your message. You and Zero'd have the same colored name on my screen, so I thought that was Zero, just comment that I already read. We are planting oats, mulching up some sorghum at the moment, and planting oats, and then we're gonna go plow up that grass field over there, that big flat grass field we spent all the time working on, and plant corn. We'll plant some corn there for chaff. So should be interesting. You've been having fun, Trevor? What he said. Yeah, you can't see that that last message that pops up. So, oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. See, now I can see it. Now I can see it. Yeah, it was just the exact same color, and I thought I'd already read it. It's a similar length name, so when I look at stuff, I don't really read it. I just kind of look at it, which is why I insert words and misread things all the time. I don't really read things. I just kind of look at it and then start talking. So you played the 6 because you drank the 5th. That's probably a good idea, bud. That's probably a good idea. Sometimes I read. Sometimes I just kind of glance over it. Names especially. Names I typically don't read completely. I just kind of glance at. Look at something stuck in the roof of my mouth. That's weird. Very strange. What did I eat tonight? Oh, I ate pizza. It could have been a piece of the crust, I guess. I got jammed up in there. Chuck Norris doesn't read either. He simply stares at the words until he gets the information he wants. That's exactly right, Whiskey. Exactly right. What's up, Target? How's it going, buddy? Charlotte, how are you? Got it. I don't know what it was, but it was something stuck in the roof of my mouth. I swear it felt like had pizza on Taco Tuesday. Man, our schedule's all messed up. We were cleaning out leftovers tonight, so we buy groceries for 2 weeks, but at least 4 or 5 days out of that 2 weeks is leftovers. So we stretch as far as we can stretch, and you kind of have to with the prices the way they are. My God, man. We usually buy 2 18-pack of eggs every 2 weeks. They doubled in price, so we're buying 1. And I'm gonna eat 1 egg for breakfast. Like it's that bad, dude. It's crazy. Grocery prices are nuts right now. Nuts, man. I'm about to start rebrewing coffee for like 3 or 4 pots. You just realized you had tacos today? Yeah, we were just cleaning out dinner. You had subs. Nice. Subs are good. Subs are good. Is that the small roller? This is the 5.8. We can't get the big one because it's not on crossplay. So yeah, when you brew it and you finish your pot, you use the same grounds and you put more water in and you just hit go again. And it's weak and it's thin and it looks like dirty water, but it saves you money. So I don't do that too often though. That's terrible. It tastes horrible. Like it tastes like dirty water too. It doesn't even taste like coffee. It tastes like dirty water. It's awful, I'm telling you. Like add a scoop to it if you're gonna do it. At least give yourself some fresh stuff, right? Add a little bit to it. I'm gonna clean this up for Bob right here, I think, real quick. Gotta get this out of the way. Yeah, add a scoop of fresh to it or something. Don't do that. It tastes bad. I promise. It's not good. I'm having to kick Junior the butt next time I see him. Why? For this right here? I like it, man. I like these big natural fields like this. Big field. Not a big field. I like the natural shaped fields, I guess. Use 1 fresh scoop each time? Yeah, I may have to. Sounds worse than normal coffee. I also like coffee, yeah. It is way worse than normal coffee, yeah. It's not fun. There have been times, though. There have been times when I've got like 2 days worth of coffee left. I know we're not making another grocery run for a week. I will absolutely double dip on coffee. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Gargoyle, for sure, man. Farming's what is it called? A net negative? It's a net negative business. But man, who's fancy enough to afford instant coffee? I can't afford that. Or cut it down to 1 cup a day. Yeah, I mean one cup, 2 cups maybe. I think is about what I'm about to go to, honestly. I've realized I don't need to drink a whole pot of coffee. I've been like literally barely drinking tea, so barely drinking caffeine throughout the day now. And I don't even finish a pot of coffee anymore, so I've kind of been wasting it the last couple of days. So I think I'm gonna cut it down to 1 or 2 maybe. But I mean, 15 ounce mug, so you know. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but those might still be available in the merch store. Bud hates making a whole pot of coffee. I mean, I will if I get up any earlier than 8. I'll definitely make a pot because I'll finish it by 10. So. You're down to 3 or 4 cups per day. Nice. But when I don't get coffee, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a 15 ounce mug. So if nothing else, I drink about 2 of those. So I could really cut back quite a bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have like a cup of coffee and then drink smoothies and stuff in the morning. You drink 15 ounces a day, that's it? Yeah, that's the 1 cup then. That's it. It's a 1 coffee cup anyway, not a 1 measuring cup. Hot chocolate went from $13.99 for 1.7 kilograms to $23.99. Whoa, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, man. You get 2 cups in the AM and then Diet Mountain Dew the rest of the day. I'm trying to get back on more water drinking. How many pounds is 1.7 kilograms? I don't know. I have no idea. I use normal figures. I don't know. That's about to light some folks up too. European crowds can be like, what? Or the rest of the world, I guess, for that matter. A kilo is 2.2 pounds, yeah. So yeah, that 1.7 would be 3.7 or 3. Yeah, there you go, 3.7. You're about 5 20-ounce cups per day, but you don't make a whole pot? Like, good gracious, man. I just make a pot of coffee at that point. I mean, I don't know. I guess making single cups isn't so bad, but yeah, it's quite the price jump for sure. Man, that's crazy though. So seriously, Gargoyle, when we do order pickup, right? We go into the app, we do our groceries or whatever, and you can leave it sitting in your cart if you're not ready to finalize your order yet. Well, Ms. Deuce, we started working on it yesterday, and we knew we weren't doing an order pickup today, so we finalized it tonight. Yesterday, an 18 count of eggs was like $2.29 or something. Today it was $4.68, and I was like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, that makes no sense. Apparently, there's some kind of avian flu, bird flu, something in chicken pens right now. So all the eggs that we get are scarce, apparently. It's all scarce. So, yeah, it was crazy, though. A 36 pack of eggs, there's $14.99, so that would be 18 count. It'd be about $8. Is that $14.99 Canadian, Gargle? If it is, that's pretty close. It's pretty close to the same price. Milk was $3.81 a gallon a day. That's nuts, Bob. Canadian. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty close to the same price then for us today. That's crazy. The delivery truck tip. No, there's some kind of bird flu outbreak with chickens right now. And we've got a lot of chicken farms in Mississippi. So a lot of the stuff is like local, local, but distribute to major dealers or whatever. Because a lot of it's known brand, in the South anyway, for sure. I don't know if they distribute all over the country. I'm assuming they do, but yeah, so it's going around and it's cut the chicken price, like just chicken breast, plain old chicken breast, man, is outrageous right now. Like it's actually cheaper for us to eat ground beef than it is chicken at the moment, which is nuts. I never thought that would happen. So we're buying a whole chicken and just chopping it up. Of course, it doesn't go as far as a 6-pack of chicken breast. A 6-pack of chicken breast for us is like 4 meals with a leftover night. So like I can do a lot with a 6-pack of chicken breast. And it's a family of 3. Time to go vegan. Have you priced vegetables and alternatives? Dude, poor people have never been able to go vegan. Are you kidding me? It's still cheaper to buy meat, ground and it's still cheaper to buy ground and chicken than it is to buy anything alternative. Anything. It is stupid expensive around here to try to go vegan. And I'm sorry, but those things that come in a yellow carton that say eggs on them, that's not eggs. That's not eggs. Stop calling it eggs. That is not eggs. Period. Plain and simple, not eggs. Not happening. Not on my watch. I like eggs. That is not what that is. All right. Can't believe it isn't eggs. I don't know. There's some kind of new... Oh, I guess I better let this down, hadn't I? There's some kind of new thing out there. And the commercials are like, oh, this is some good eggs you made. And it's like, oh, these aren't eggs. These are this. And it's like, dude, those aren't eggs. I'm sorry. Stop calling things what they're not. Or not what they are. Whatever. You know what I mean? Words are words for a reason. They have meaning. Stop saying it. A meatless ground hamburger is not a meatless hamburger. It's whatever it is burger. That's it. Period. No questions. That's it. I don't care what you eat. I don't have any problem with people that eat it. Just stop trying to pretend that something is not. I'm not even gonna be able to get in there. Yeah, we're done. We're done. That's close enough. Close enough. Like Taco Bell. Stop calling it ground beef. We know the truth. Should we mow before you plow? Probably, Bob. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and get the grass up. Probably not the worst idea, yeah. Yeah, Taco Bell, McDonald's. Stop calling them all beef patties, McDonald's. We know they're not. It's okay, though. It's fine. Just be truthful about it. It's fresh frozen, yeah. Fresh frozen from the sea. Fresh frozen. I've watched enough Kitchen Nightmares. I know how fresh frozen works. Like, dude, that's still frozen, my friend. It's still frozen. Yeah. At home, it's fine. We freeze stuff and eat it. It's fine for us. It's probably not fine to do at your restaurant, though. From a man that eats a lot of McDonald's, that seems accurate. Yeah. And it's okay, though, right? It's okay, because we know it's not real. We know it's fake. It's okay, though. Just admit it. Just own it. We don't hate you, McDonald's. We promise. I just don't eat there. I just don't eat there. Just own up to it. It's okay. You don't serve real meat. It's no problem. Just be truthful to your customers. Which I think they ended up having to come out and say, or Taco Bell did. Somebody did. Somebody actually did come out and go, yeah, it's only like, 5% beef or whatever. So I sure don't hate them. I love them. Yeah, exactly. And you should be able to. It doesn't matter. People can eat what they want to eat. I don't care. This whole conversation is probably just making people mad. It's like, dude, just shut up. Nobody cares about McDonald's. Ugh. Spin around. Let's go. There we go. Whew. I think I was gonna make it. Chicken nuggets came to McDonald's. Chicken nuggets came to be when McDonald's could not get enough fish for the fillet of fish. They had to open 3,000 chicken prisons to solidify the supply chain. Are you serious? Wow. That was Taco Bell. They put oats in their ground beef. Yeah. And that's fine, man. Whatever. I don't care. I like Taco Bell. It's making me hungry. I like Taco Bell. I got no problem with it. A lot of people don't like Taco Bell. That's fine. I'm okay with it not being 100% beef or even 10% or whatever, but, you know, be honest. Be honest about it. I think for the most part, everybody pretty much knows, but the people that like eating there don't care. I don't care, so. You have Taco Bell in your fridge? Question for you. Do you reheat tacos from Taco Bell or you just eat them cold? But it tastes good the first time. That is true, yeah. Yeah. To be honest, Taco Bell used to hate me a lot more before I had my gallbladder removed. After I had my gallbladder taken out, dude, I can eat Taco Bell at any time. Like, I don't even care anymore. It doesn't bother me in the least. So, it's really strange, but it doesn't bother me in the least. We always end up talking about food in here. We do, don't we, Bob? Everybody gets sick of it, dude. It's like, come on, man, I'm hungry over here. Stop talking about food. Stop talking about food. I mean, we are farming, right? We are making crops here. It's food, kinda. What Bob's planting right now goes mostly in tacos, so in Taco Bell. Oh, that was the wrong button. Go the other way. Having popcorn. Dude, I love popcorn, man. I love grabbing some popcorn after dinner. Eat dinner and then wait about 45 minutes while watching TV. Snag a bowl of popcorn. Sometimes I'll wait 10 minutes, but whatever. Who cares? I'll eat the whole bag, too, if Miss Deuce doesn't want any. I don't even mind. I think I'm putting this one up, so we're going to go ahead and spray it off. Go. Let's see if we can get this thing backed into a shed somewhere. We'll cut across the grass. I don't think anybody's going to mind. And I don't really know where to put this, but the plow's right there. I don't think there's room on that one. But we're going to put it right here. And this is next to the... I don't know. Was the cedar next to the... I think the cedar may have been next to the fert spreader, maybe. But yeah, we'll go here with it. This is fine. Fine. Go. Okay. The roller in there. We're gonna grab the old big boy. Yeah, I don't know where Junior's got all this stuff placed, man. And I hate that he's got to come like fix it every time I come in here. But a lot of times I don't know where this stuff goes. So, all right, Bob. I'm gonna go grab the forage harvester and get started because I can do a lot of it just with the trailer. So. Oh, listen to that thing. Yeah. Roar, baby, roar. And now we just got to find the trailer. Oh, it's right over here by me. Never mind. That's a fence post. Don't hit the fence post. Wow, the thing stopped quick, too. I'm hungry. I'm supposed to be asleep. My fault. Probably should put that down while I'm hooking up, huh? Come on. Oh, it's close. Close. All right, I'm not cutting any of this up here tonight. We're literally just going to cut the big field so we can get it plowed up so we can get some corn down. And I don't know if we're going to get done with it tonight. I hope we do. I got about an hour and a half tonight, so maybe we will. We did, man. We got that forage harvester. I kind of thought Tia was going to bid one more time, but I was pretty much tapped out. We weren't going to be able to spend any more than that, so... I'm happy about it too, dude. This thing is, this thing's an absolute monster for this. especially when we start doing corn. That's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be lots of fun. Back in the college days, I would get 10 taco for $5. Get the 10 taco for $5. Wrap the Supreme. Wrap them in Saran wrap. As soon as I got home and nuked them for lunch during the week at school. That's pretty smart, actually. Yeah, dude. Back in those times, though. I mean, heck, even when I got out of high school, man. I mean, I know you're a couple of years older than me, but not like we're not like 20 years apart or anything. But even when I was in high school and after I graduated, man, I could go to Taco Bell with $5 and feed six, 7 people. Like, it's crazy. And now you go and it's like $14 for 2 soft tacos, a hard shell, a drink. It's like, what happened? Where did all the fake meat go? Now we can do silage additive. Oh, with what? With the chaff? Does it work with the chaff? KFC happened. Well, that's true too. Inflation for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you just look, inflation is a killer. And I don't mean just right now. I don't care about any of the current situation going on. Yes, we know everything's going up. I don't care who's to blame. It's just going up, and that's what matters to me. It needs to come back down. That's what needs to happen. It only works when it's turned on. Yeah, but if I turn it on, it doesn't do anything though. Because we're not actually picking it up. The additive only works when you're picking stuff up, as far as I know. So because we're cutting the grass and it's going through the Forage harvester straight into the trailer, and we're not actually picking it up, that's the difference. So it's actually not leaving a trail. Like, it just goes straight through. So yeah, if we were cutting grass and then coming back and picking it up, the silage additive would matter. You'd be picking it up? I mean, I could, but we're about to plow this up anyway, so it's done now. It's over with. It's done now. If I'm remembering correctly, we'll find that again. It just moved. If I'm remembering correctly, no, yeah, that one. Inflation went up 7% from December 2020 to December 2021. That's the number I heard. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Of course, there's 1,000 theories and a bunch of Twitter experts out there that'll tell you why too. But I don't care. I don't care why it went up. We need to fix it. I guess you have to know why it went up to fix it. Anyway. I guess I don't care whose fault it is. Why did it go up? Let's start working on it to fix it. Or just stop it, if nothing else. Yeah, I said I don't care why it went up. I do care why it went up. I don't care whose fault it is. Putting fault to somebody doesn't do anything to fix it. So we need to know why it went up and then start there, not who. The why is more important than the who. Unless the who is the why. And then you have to ask why of the who. Are you getting confused yet? Because I am. I mean, I think there's a lot more there, but yeah, that's a pretty basic reasoning, J-Rock. I'm with you. My brain's too tired. That seems pretty basic reasoning to me, J-Rock. Just stop charging so much. Stuff stop going up. Seems like a logical argument to me, sir. I'm in. I think we got a 3.1% raise. Not everybody did. Nowhere close, Bob. I can promise you our household did not. Nowhere close. Maybe 0.1%. And I would bet paycheck to paycheck on that with about anybody. that it was not 3.1% for our household. I promise you that. We're still living on 2019's pay scale. It seems that way, doesn't it, Gargoyle? Yeah. Stuff's overpriced anyways. Yeah, I mean, I always like Tyler Durden. Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you mean, we. Yeah, got you, Bob. Yeah, that didn't quite cover it, did it? Didn't quite cover it, did it, Bob? So I live by Tyler Durden's thought process, man. And since I saw Fight Club, when I was in high school, God, maybe I was in junior high. When did that movie come out? 99? Fight Club? 98, 99? I could have been in either 8th or 9th grade. I don't remember, but either way, I saw it right after it came out. And, oh, we're full. Hey, I said we're full. Oh my God, what is going on here? Oh, I was still selected on the trailer. There was a line in there where Tyler Durden says, "We work jobs we don't like to buy crap we don't need." I wrote that on the front of my tablet with one of those big fat Sharpies, like the big thick Sharpies or whatever. I wrote it on the front of my green notebook that I carried, and I had everything in it because it was one of those really thick ones. I wrote it on the front of that. So whether it was sitting on a table or whether it was sitting on my desk, teachers, everybody could see it. That was my thought process then. 20 years later, that is, or not quite 20 years later, I guess, but that is still 20 years later, that is still my thought process. I still firmly believe that. Cutting invisible grass, I am, yeah. Yeah, we work jobs we don't like to buy crap we don't need. Still firmly my belief. That has not changed. A lot of my opinions have changed, not that though.
That's a new
NV0, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, welcome. Never know what you're gonna hear on this stream, by the way. So, we try not to get too crazy, but sometimes. General conversation. We try not to get too specific with things. I mean, there's only so much grass talk I can do while we're cutting grass, so we talk about everything under the sun. Stop selecting the trailer. Oh, I just had to dump it. That's why I was selected. Never mind. Like I forgot. I forgot that I just dumped it. Quick question. What's up? I keep saying I want one of each. I want one of each, need none of any. Yeah, there you go. That's a great saying, Bob. I want one of each, but I need none of any. Yeah, Pepsi or cola, neither. If I have to drink one, glass bottle Coke only. Or glass bottle Pepsi, honestly. Both those taste better than the crap they put in the bottles today, the plastic bottles. Dr. Pepper, though, yeah, if I have to choose, it's going to be Dr. Pepper. Because Dr. Pepper is better than Coke or Pepsi. Sorry. It just is. But mostly, I drink sweet tea, and I drink water and coffee these days. I'll drink a Sprite sometimes. Glass of beer. Nero's got it. Grab them adult beverages, absolutely. I don't really drink either. Once a year. My regulars know this. New Year's Eve, I'll have maybe 2 Dos Equis. That's it. Glass bottle A&W whiskey, yeah. So the A&W restaurants, right? There's one over in Haleyville, Alabama, Haleyfield, Alabama, the home of 911, wherever 911 started in the U.S. Haleyville, Alabama, I think it is. They have an A&W restaurant where they make the A&W right there, and it's extremely good. So that A&W on tap is good, but when we went, though, they were out of A&W the last time I went, so I didn't get any. And there was a Taco Bell next door, so we went over to the Taco Bell, and they were out of ground beef. And I was like, this cannot be, this is like a skit out of a movie, right? We go to the A&W restaurant because we want another one of those fresh brewed A&Ws. And they were out of A&W. And then we go to the Taco Bell, and they're out of meat. It's like, Dude, let's just go home. Let's just go home. Let's go home. Why not? Let's just go home. This is silly. But yeah, if I have to choose one, Dr. Pepper probably. Yeah. Longer question. Oh, I like long questions. I can sit and talk for hours. Somebody caught that, I guess. At an A&W, they knocked it down, built a Rite Aid. Wow, okay. Take the A&W over that, I think. I built a 1 in 16 scale John Deere tractor. I need some implements for it. What should I build? I already have a 630 disc, but I need more things to pull. That is a good question. That is a very good question. What's the old John Deere seeder that's got the big iron wheels on the side? What's that one? What model is that? I'm terrible with models, by the way. Worked in the sound business for 15 years. Can't name a single model of any speaker or microphone I used. So, a plow would be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know the actual like the numbers of stuff, but there was definitely you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna cut right down the middle here. We're just gonna mow this. I don't care what direction or whatever. I'm just gonna go. Wagons, plows, windrows, baler, planters. Yeah, I mean, all those things would be great. I think a baler behind that would be really cool if you're doing model stuff. That'd be crazy. Attempted to move back to Red Deer. They just greenlit a new style of mall. Small business only. We'll have a bakery, fresh food market, butcher, and a restaurant supplied by the stores. That's cool, Gargoyle. That would be fantastic to have. I will never have that. Not here. We will never have that here. That'd be great, though. Yeah, a baler would be insane to get working, for sure. One of the older ones, like the small bales, would be simple. It'd be a more simple design than the new stuff, of course, because the new ones are like crazy mechanical. But one of the old square balers would be kind of cool. Wait, are you from Alberta? Yeah, man, I will never have anything like that around here. That'd be awesome to have, though. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to have. I mean, we have like the farmers market stuff here, but it's usually not that big, and I miss it most of the time. So, but that's it. Like that's the extent of it. And it's really not. It's not your farmers market you would think of, right? It's like 2 or 3 people selling stuff out of their truck, basically. So. We're going to get to this. I just want to kind of even this off here and knock this out. I'm just going to drive around this field until we got all the grass. That's kind of the plan here. Most commonly, 1 in 64 scale. 1/64 scale comes with a round baler. I mean, yeah, but he built a 1 in 16 though. Like a 1/16 scale. I would like to see a 1/16 scale. A small square bale would be kind of cool to see. That's exactly the farmers market I was thinking of. Yeah, it's like some folks selling out of the back of the vehicles. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. I say stop and support the local grown stuff, right? But it's not a farmer's market that you would think of. Like down South Mississippi, from Jackson to Hattiesburg, there are fruit stands and vegetable stands and stuff all up and down Highway 49, I think it is. Me and Yurok were talking about it because Yurok knows exactly where I'm talking about. They are everywhere, though. It is insane how many there are. So living down there would be good. You can go get fresh veggies and fruit for a wild day here. The rest is garage sale, etc. Resale. Yeah, see, I mean that's fine too, man. Again, I don't have a problem with any of that by any means. Absolutely not. I just always miss hours because you know you never really know what day. They don't really plan them. They just kind of throw them up. So, and you would think living next to an ag college, it would be there'd be more available, but it's more about the research and the government funding than anything. Oh, that'd be cool, yeah. Yeah, we don't have any Amish near us either. Like, I'd have to drive for a couple of hours to get to one. We used to go, me and a friend of mine used to go to the Amish village about once a month. Unless we ordered something and had to go back and pick it up, we'd go back the next week and pick it up. But it's not working for you. It won't work for me either, Bob. I can't get the... I can't get that thing to lift. I can jump over and try it though. I can't get the grain door lift on that thing, I don't think. Wait a minute. Where did this come from? Oh, I'm not in that. Never mind. Yeah, I can't get that to lift for that tractor. All it does is open the door. See? That's all it does. I've got to use the small one, which is why I don't use that tractor much anymore. Just for that reason right there. It's got all those extra features that override whatever hotkeys you have. So. Like, we need to just sell that thing, man. It doesn't work properly. There you go, sir. Fine by me. Yeah, we need to sell it. I just need to figure out what we're getting next, though. Because we need another big tractor. We need 2 big tractors. So. But if you want to, man, use whatever other one you want to. I just can't get that one to work for me. So. There we go. Back we go. Back we go. Fruit trees everywhere? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. A John Deere 9620RX or bust. I mean, we even have that? Got the 9RX, got the 9RT, got the 9R series. The Finn 800. The Finn 800 is probably great. That's the Finn 1000, but it's a mod, and it's got all these extra things that like it opens the window and all kinds of stuff. But it's overriding the trailer controls, and there's no way to fix it. So go to sleep. Have a good rest of the stream. Appreciate you, Pizza Hut. Much appreciated. Thank you for hanging out with us as always. Have a good night. Oh, with the 620 engine. Oh, okay, gotcha. Told you I don't know the numbers of any of this stuff. I don't know these numbers, man. You'd think I would by now. I've been playing this for, I don't know, since 2014, so. You have the regular version? I mean, I'm just before getting rid of it and buying another one. Buying a different one. A whole different tractor. Just getting rid of it. May to October, Saturday, year-round. Saturday's farmer market year-round and Sunday flea market year-round. That's cool, man. Yeah, there's several places within driving distance. I say that, I mean, within a couple of hours. Several places we could go to. It's just, you know, scheduling and getting to it and all that kind of stuff. So. There's a big flea market that's about an hour from here. And they have everything. Like it's like you said, it's a flea market, but it's kind of a farmer's market and everything if you catch it in the right months. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I don't know that I'm gonna get this plowed up tonight. This is taking a while. What's up, Derek? How's it going? Good to see you. But yeah, I'd love to have a decent sized farmer market around here, but I mean everything's production farming here. Cotton, corn, soybeans. Flea market in the wintertime in New York? Brr. A lot of them have indoor flea markets though. Like there's an indoor flea market in Tupelo, Mississippi. So up north Mississippi. There's a flea market there. And it's a big place too. Like it's literally set up for furniture markets and flea markets and gun shows and that kind of stuff. So it's literally set up for that. And no, you cannot just walk in and buy a gun and walk out of there. No, I'm not even getting on that conversation. Background checks, you have to do them. That's not how things operate. Just mentioning it, I feel like I had to preface that with, or not preface it, but I had to stipulate there that you do, in fact, have to file the proper paperwork. Just not peaches though. Can't stand the fuzzy feeling, the feeling of the fuzz. Makes your palms itch like crazy. That's kind of funny. I can see that. I guess. I mean, if you have sensitive nerve endings and stuff. I mean, you could probably do some weird stuff. Yeah, got to shave them peaches. Days worth of picking for a bushel or two of fruit. I mean, that's not a bad idea either. So I remember being a kid, man, and I'm sure there are still places around North Mississippi that do this. I remember as a kid, during harvest season, my mom would drag me out in the field with her. You'd pay like $10 and you'd go pick, 5, 6, 7, 10 bushels or whatever you wanted of like black-eyed peas and snap peas and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'd be out there in the field picking peas. The worst part was shelling them when you got home. But yeah, you'd pay like $10 or something and take a couple of 5-gallon buckets out there and get you 2, 3, 5, 10 bushels or whatever, whatever you paid for, and you walk back through, show them, and have a good afternoon, and get in your car and leave. So, like I remember that as a kid. I don't know of anywhere around here to do that. So, I'm not above it. It'd be cheaper than going to the store and way fresher. You get them right off the vine. So. Hate picking peaches. I've never picked peaches before, so I don't know. I don't know about any of that. Did a lot only with apples and strawberries. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I just don't know of anywhere around here that does it. I don't know of anywhere around there that does it where I grew up anymore. I don't know of any farmers that do that anymore. Farmers have to have additional insurances and business license and toilet service to offer their service. I mean, that's true. Yeah, letting you do it. I guess it's just all on you. But I mean, of course, this is, we're talking small town Mississippi. Nobody cares. The sheriff's out there in the field picking peas next to you. Like, nobody cares. You know what I mean? Like, but I did know some folks when I was about 23, I guess, 22, 23. Maybe 21, 22, 23, somewhere right in there. That during harvest season, I'd go over for older folks that couldn't get out in the field in the heat and pick peas and such. I'd go over and help them out during the season and help them pick and maintain tile lines, whatever. For the folks that couldn't get out and pick themselves, I'd go pick for them. So. Yeah, until the sheriff drops his cigar. Yeah, right. They were eating more than they were putting in the basket. That sounds about right, Black Mary. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, I mean those. Oh god, man, we've been full for days here. I wonder how much grass I just wasted. Doesn't matter. It's getting mowed. So I said we were mowing it, not picking up all of it. But yeah, I mean, having grown up in a weird, like, my dad wasn't really into hunting and fishing. He was, you know, he drove a truck. He was into electronics and stuff. Mostly CBs, home computers when they came about. So he wasn't really into hunting and fishing, but also growing up, you know, kind of minimal. It was kind of weird, kind of an odd upbringing, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say I wasn't outdoorsy, because I was. I used to go over to my buddy's house and we'd grab the 12 gauges and go hunting, you know? Like, I mean, we were 12, 13 years old, so. But just not in the aspect of every day was spent training for outdoor survival, you know? That's not the kind of outdoorsy I'm talking. Like, we used to throw the tent up in the woods out behind the house or something, but we were still within range. Yeah, weird times, man. Weird times. And I don't mean that, I mean today. Weird times we live in. Very, very strange times we live in today. We walk the power lines and pick up blueberries. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, man. That's cool. Only thing now is switchgrass and weeds. That sounds about right, Gargoyle. Yeah. Kill off everything that's good with the world, right? So what you planting here? We're gonna plow this up and plant corn for chaff. Since we got this forage harvester now, it kind of makes sense to do it. So we're gonna try to knock it out. I just don't know if I have time to get it done tonight. I don't want to be on super late. But sometimes you got to bite the bullet. Sometimes you don't. I got tomorrow night. I can do it then. Like I'm really in no hurry. Like, it doesn't matter to me either way. Rolling your cornfield. Yeah. Yeah. I got done. I think when you jumped in, we were still mulching, right? Target? Yeah, we were still mulching when you jumped in. Yeah, we still got to roll those fields that Bob's planting right now, which won't take long. They're not that hard. We should get a bigger roller though. Those big fields, bigger fields, I guess we could knock it out faster, spend less time on it. Especially when we go to do this. We go to do this. It's gonna take a minute. Has Bob got the plow? You're gonna need that big boy tractor for that plow, Bob, ain't you? Oh, he might have the big boy plow, I don't know. Back in a few, need to switch PC to editing mode to render tomorrow's video. No problem, dude. Blackberries, blueberries, elderberries, and raspberries in it. That's a good spread. That's a good spread, for sure. I guess I should finish up this area anyway. That way when Bob gets around here, he can get with it. Come on, get rhythm. You can get with it if he needs to. The stock rollers only got 7. They do, yeah, sadly. That's what we're rocking too. We got the stock rollers in here. But I think we're gonna get a bigger one. For this big field and the other field over there, it's fairly good size anyway. I think it'd be better. I mean, harvesting at 9, right? I mean, that's pretty good. I'm used to harvesting everything at 6, except sunflowers harvest at 9, so this is okay too. On the edge of the, oh man, y'all got raspberries and blackberries. That's awesome. If we had fresh berries around here, man, that'd be awesome. And it's not like I can just go walk around and look because I'll be in somebody else's yard. Even the wood line. I don't want to get on the judge's property. He was shooting his gun to like 3 a.m. last night. Or no, night before last, sorry. Last night was the storms. Night before last. Over here just firing off shots. Come on, man. Judge, we trying to sleep, man. Your family has a family farm has Saskatoons and hazelnuts that grow like weeds. What are Saskatoons? What are those? I know what hazelnuts are. What are Saskatoons? I thought that was a territory in Canada.
That's a new follower.
Fart Monkey with the most reasonable name I've seen in the outhouse in a while. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Benefits living in small town Michigan. Yeah, I guess that's true, man. I mean, to be fair, we live in small town Mississippi, but I also live in a neighborhood. So, I mean, me and a friend of mine growing up, man, when I used to go over to his house, and he lived like across the highway, so I just had to cross a 2-lane highway to get there. Go over to his house and we'd walk the train tracks and walk through the woods and everything else, man. We'd find berries of all kinds. I don't even know if they were edible. We ate them. So Saskatchewan. I'm thinking of Saskatchewan. Saskatoon berries are like blueberries that grow on great big bushes. Ah, okay. Oh, Saskatoon is also a city in the Canadian province of Saskatchewan. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of Saskatchewan. Oh, there you go. There is a place called Saskatoon. Okay. I thought I'd heard it, but I wasn't sure. So there's a farmer on YouTube he's a Canadian farmer in Saskatchewan somewhere. And I thought I'd heard him say it before, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, the country singer dude from up there that got real popular a couple years ago. He's from Saskatchewan, I think. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Make a great pancake syrup. Oh, dude, Canadians and their pancake syrup. Like, what? Can you make anything else but pancake syrup? Come on, man. Oh, I bet they do though. I bet they do. You're in Manitoba. That's cool. That's cool, Jeffrey. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one, but I mean, I guess they're probably not native to Mississippi, so I'm just taking a wild guess here that they probably don't grow down here. So I'm just taking a stab in the dark at that, but when you live indoors for 10 months a year, that's a lot of breakfast. That's true, Gargle. Yeah, you know I'm just picking too. If I didn't like Canadians, Gargle wouldn't be a mod. So Mike Mitchell, that's him. Yeah, got some massive equipment. He does. Yeah, Mike Mitchell, that's him. Yep. So he's across from some of the Welker's property. That's how I found him, actually. I was watching Welker's farm video one day, and the next video up was Mike Mitchell. So, and he was talking about he was up against the border there, and he was like, yep, that over there is some of the Welker's boys. I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't realize they were that far north, to be honest. And he may have been exaggerating because they're another big farm YouTube channel or whatever, so I don't know. I don't know exactly where the property lines are or anything, but Canadians don't drink water, just maple syrup, right? Yes. Yeah. Right. Your poodle used to eat them off the branch. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I bet they're good. If they're like blueberries, but they're good. I like blueberries myself, but I can't find any. The closest thing we had to any kind of bush in our neighborhood was in our yard, and it was a honeysuckle bush, but I killed that, so. I hate those things, man. I love them, but I hate them at the same time. They're good for so many reasons, but they're horrible for your fence line. So I had to get rid of them. They were taking over our fence. Syrup and poutine. It's Canadian. It's a Canadian night out. Syrup and poutine. I mean, I'm gonna be real honest. Who doesn't like gravy and fries? I mean, that just how can you argue with that? It seems like a logical thing to me. You're not Canadian unless you have a glass maple syrup with a spout and another can in the cupboard to fill the glass bottle. Yeah, there you go. That's like olive oil for me, right? I mean, that's EVO. I mean, it's there with a big giant bottle in the cabinet. Get out of my house. Yeah, and I've said this to Gargoyle a few times too. I feel like rural Canadians and Southerners and rural like Midwesterners all are pretty much the same people, different accents, and they grew up a little differently, but all pretty much the same attitude. It seems like so. It seems like anyway. Like I feel like just the rural people in general, right? People that grew up in rural areas, just different people all the way around. No matter where you're from, really. I mean, you'd be from Europe somewhere, you know. You grew up in a rural area. It's just a different way of life. What's up, Voltage? How's it going? Work hard, play hard, and eat well. That's it. That's a pretty good motto to live by. And I didn't mean that as a slight toward anybody that didn't grow up in the rural area or a rural area at all, or if you grew up kind of half and half, you know, if you grew up in a semi-rural area, whatever, or if you grew up in the city. I don't care. I'm not saying anything bad about you. I'm just saying I think people are different, and the way they're raised are different. Growing up in the city, you're gonna be raised different than you are growing up in the rural area somewhere out in the country, whatever. So, nothing negative. Just before anybody gets their knickers in a twist there. Oh, easy. Come back now. We never miss the things we don't buy, just regret the things we don't do. That's exactly right. Bob said, I feel sorry for city folk. Dude, a lot of people say the same about rural folks, right? I mean, a lot of people say the same about people that grew up in the country. So, I mean, again, I just think it's all in how you're raised. Don't make you any better or worse than anybody else. That's your attitude that does that. But, I do feel like that there's a disconnect sometimes. And I don't mean a slight one. I mean like a big disconnect sometimes between the two worlds. It doesn't make either party bad, for sure. All this food talk, I just grabbed an apple. I'm just over here looking at my water bottle going, all right, this is a T-bone steak. T-bone steak. I think I'm gonna start my walking videos back. I crammed about 5 pieces of pizza down tonight, so probably time to get it back going. Time to get walking again tomorrow. So just so everybody knows, if you're new and you have access to the subscriber role here on Twitch, you can go to the videos section and look and see if you can see some subscriber-only videos there, because there should be some. If you're a member on YouTube, be sure you go check out the community tab. Find those community-only or those member-only videos on the community tab. YouTube doesn't have a way to just release those to the community yet, so mine are unlisted because I post them everywhere, which I'm about to stop doing. I'm just going to post them up as member videos, and then I'll just link everything else everywhere else I need to link it to. So I'll upload it to a second channel or something. I don't know how to make it happen for both. But I like having the member stuff on YouTube actually pop up in the members tab. So I'm gonna go back and change a bunch of those and then upload them somewhere else. Maybe a dead channel, just so I can have them to share the link around. So, because it really doesn't matter where you watch a members or a Patreon or a Nexus member or a Twitch video at. I'm just trying to make it available for everybody. That's the hard part, making it available. Wow, dude, really? 250. Ooh. $20 in 2004. A lot of stuff changes in 20 years, doesn't it? I don't know. Sometimes I do regret that I didn't buy a thing when it was cheaper available. Ghost, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, whether you like crypto or whatever you think of it, I could have made a lot of money on it had I listened to my very intelligent friend Big Pace 5-6 years ago when he was going, dude, go buy some ETH. You gotta pick up some ETH, man. And I had no idea what that meant. But I'd be very wealthy right now had I went and blown a bunch of money on ETH. So, because I almost did. I definitely almost did, but I didn't know what it was. I was like, I ain't got time for that mess. Whatever. Boy, was I wrong. Let's say that. And no, I'm not trying to get you to go buy any type of anything. I don't want you to go spend money on things you don't want to buy, by any means. Go look it up yourself, do your own research, whatever. Do it that way. Way easier. Way easier. Do your own searching around. Did you get back to playing Planet Crafter? So you can watch the videos? I mean, I had a lot of fun today. I got to do an extended stream today. That was a lot of fun. Oh, they have equal perks and drawbacks. Yeah, I can definitely vouch for that too, Gargoyle. Because like this is the closest to a town that has. Well, I'll say this is when we were in our apartment before we moved into the house. Was probably the closest to a town that had everything pretty much readily available without me having to drive 30 minutes to get there. Right? I mean, growing up, I didn't have that. And then everywhere I lived after I moved out was like way out in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice living in a neighborhood, but at the same time, it has its drawbacks. So. I thought we were supposed to buy Deuce Coin. No, don't buy Deuce Coin. Just hang out and you get it. As long as it's Twitch. On YouTube, I don't have points right now. I'm still looking for another bot just for points, for loyalty points for YouTube. Streamlabs, the API seemed to work fairly well. Everything else I've looked up, it seems like the API doesn't connect. So, still working on it though. At the time people tell you to buy, it's often too late. It wasn't for that. It was not for Ethereum. No, 5-6 years ago, Ethereum was like $2 or something. Now today it's like $3,400. So yeah, no, I should have bought. I definitely should have bought. And I'm not any kind of crypto genius or anything. So I'm not going to tell you whether it's too late or not. Again, I'm not telling you to go buy anything. This is not financial advice. I'm just simply sharing my opinion on what I did and how I missed out. I could have made a lot of money. My dad did the same thing though. He had an opportunity to buy Walmart stock at like 50 cents a share, and I think I've told everybody this before, and I don't remember what the exact number was, but it was stupid low. And he had the option to buy a couple thousand shares if he wanted it, and he was like, stupid big store, never gonna go anywhere. He regretted that later. He's like, I ain't ever been much of an investment, kind of guy or anything, but I hate that I passed that up. I was like, well, hindsight will do that. So, hindsight will do that. Or it may have been less than that. It may have been 5 cents a share. I don't remember exactly what the number was, but yeah, he hate that he passed it up. I hate that he passed it up. You kidding me? My life I'd have been a totally different person. I'd have been a trust fund baby. Man, I couldn't imagine. Find it at Walmart at 5 cents or 50 cents, whatever it was. But I'm sure he was probably thinking the same thing at the time, was like, it's too late to buy into it now, you know. It's already gone up, so. Man. What a missed opportunity, though. But yeah, no, you just sit and chat and earn Deuce Coin. You don't have to do anything with it. There's nothing to do with it. It's just Twitch points. It's just channel points is all it is. Not Twitch points. Sorry, it's channel points from the bot. Twitch points are the little plungers down at the bottom there you can do stuff with. Look at this area over here, man. This is looking good. Junior's done a heck of a job. Look at all that. He's done a heck of a good job over here, man. Looking nice. Oh, those strawberries are full too. I need to, I guess I need to put in some effort here and go unload some of that. I don't know where to put it though. I've never used that truck either, so that may be a first. Time is 11:30. I got about 30 more minutes. Yeah, we could probably make it. We got to finish getting this mode though. That's got to happen first and foremost. So. Farms, healthy air, lots of outdoor space and nature. Other hand, no convenience stores, security, emergency services. I mean, to be fair though, man, living out in a rural area, like, very rarely do I remember ever needing the police. Hospital, if anything, and when you almost cut your toes off when you're 5 years old, a hospital looks pretty good when it's close. I can verify that because we had to drive about 35 minutes to get to one. I thought I was dying. I really did. Which I technically, well, I was bleeding to death, but yeah, I mean that was pretty rough. But other than that, man, I think I'd take that. Honestly, having to drive to get somewhere.
Welcome back.
Voltage using that Twitch Prime. Thank you, man. Using that Twitch Prime sub here when you can use anywhere else on Twitch. You chose the crappiest place you could find. Much appreciated. Thank you so very much. Throw some hearts, some plungers, and golden TP in chat, or whatever emotes you got. Throw them at Voltage. Thank you so very much. You've never dialed 911. I think the only time I did one was when I got robbed. That was it. Old meth heads robbed me at a gas station. Took off with my bag. They left the laptops, but they took off with my travel bag. They was looking for medications, if I had to guess. I didn't get it back either, and the cops were like, meh, whatever. I'm like, man, a lot of help you guys are. Not all cops, but "60% of stolen vehicles and equipment are from farms." Ooh, man, that's brave, dude. Some of the farmers I knew growing up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely zero. Definitely, yeah. They left all the expensive, like, isn't it? There was two, so they were business laptops. They were, I used them for sound stuff. So there were two. I need to go the other way. I need to stay on this side, that way Bob can keep going. Two Macs. There were two Macs sitting in the back seat, and the cases they were in had Mac written on the outside of them. Like, they were pretty obvious what they were, but they took my travel bag with my clothes in it for the weekend, and I was literally going to the shop to get in the truck and leave for the week. So, like, all my clothes gone, like everything. I had to get out of town and buy more. So, not to mention my extra cash was in there, my iPad was in there with my charger and everything else. It was just a mess, dude. It was a mess. Best part is I followed them, blocked them into a parking lot, so I know exactly what they look like. And if I ever find you, I'm gonna get my bag back. I will get my bag back from you. I know exactly what kind of truck they were driving. Had an antique tag on it. I remember the color. Remember exactly what it looked like. Canine alarm systems and 12-gauge security. That tends to work. As long as you can catch whoever's robbing you, I guess that tends to work. It'll scare people anyway. It'll scare them. Your old premier was asked about how rural folk were expected to deal with crime. He actually said, shoot, shovel, and shut up. I mean, dude, I learned by living it, you don't mess around in the country. You just don't. You do not mess around in the country. Now, I mean, given, Mississippi's not the mountains of Kentucky, but you don't mess around down here, man. You just don't do it. But yeah, man, there's some bad folks out there. There's a lot of good folks out there too. I'll be the first to tell you, I've picked up many people walking down the side of the road and had great conversations till I dropped them off. Many times. I've been very lucky not to have been stabbed or shot or killed. So, but I hate seeing people do that. I wasn't driving much, but I was driving something. So, I always tried to give people a lift if I felt right about it. If I didn't, I just kept on driving. Guy tried to rob me once. He did it beside a busy road. Oh no. No, that's a bad idea. Yeah. If you attack somebody, you should expect a response. He did not expect his response to be a Buick. Oh man. Oh dude, yeah, I'd feel terrible for the driver of the car. But I mean, hey man, protect yourself. Short of trauma, the driver of the car was probably okay, and you lived, and nothing bad happened, so that's good. So, yeah, exactly, bud. Exactly. Oh man. One or two gun cabinets and packed full so the door wouldn't close. Dude, I mean, I knew people that had gun cabinets, but I never seen anybody lock them. Like we were taught how to handle things, and they weren't toys and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, and that was before the internet. And if you want my honest opinion, the internet ruined everybody. There's some great things, but it really escalated and highlighted all the people that do have, and I'm not saying this with any kind of malice, that do have some kind of mental disability going on, right? Like not mentally disabled people. That's not what I'm saying. Like some sort of depression or that are psychotic or something. Like it really highlighted and I think bolstered it, to be honest. There are a lot of great things, but this is great. Being able to sit and have a conversation with people all over the world, this is fantastic. But I think it really highlighted and brought to light and made worse a lot of those tendencies. Just my opinion. Or maybe we just hear more about it now because we have the internet. And it's been that way for 20 plus years, but I mean, so again, man, I grew up kind of weird because my dad had a shop where he worked on 18-wheelers, his 18-wheelers, but people would stop buying trucks and the dog would run out and, everybody would pet him. So I never thought anything about petting somebody else's dog. Not once in my life have I ever thought about it. Apparently that makes people mad, though. I had no idea. I had no clue. I just always thought it was a nice gesture, you know? I had no idea it made people mad, but apparently it makes people really angry. I was reading a Twitter thread the other day just kind of thinking to myself, I didn't realize this was a thing, man. Like, if your dog walks up to me, I'm going to pet him. But people get upset about that. You got to ask my permission first. It's like, what? But your dog walked over. You know, me pet you on the head? Like, I don't understand. Oh, service animals for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's different. That's different. That's a whole different deal. I mean, if your dog is on a leash and you let the leash out far enough for them to walk over to me, I'm gonna pet the dog. It's gonna happen. I like animals. I like dogs. I don't like cats so much. But like, I mean, I don't walk up on folks though. You know what I mean? Like, not that kind of stuff. If the leash is long enough or the dog walks over, I'm probably gonna pet it. Yeah, right, Black Mirror. I always know the you know what I mean? Like, I always know in the back of my mind it's very, very possible that every dog I run up on could bite. Or tear me limb from limb, depending on how big the dog is. Start petting people on the head, just ignore the dog. I mean, you know, it's battery, but whatever. But yeah, man, I was like, I've never thought about that. But I mean, I guess, you know, if people feel that way, just don't talk to those people. I never thought trying to be friendly was a problem, but apparently it is. Apparently that's an issue, so. I just try not to be friendly anymore. Seems to work out for everybody. I don't have to try as hard, and the other people get what they want too. I don't mess with them, so. We'll start doing that every time I have to ask. I mean, that's legit like legally it's battery. Probably don't want to do that. Or assault, whichever. I think it's assault, right? It's assault, not battery. Legally, you could, if somebody wanted to, they could probably get you into some trouble, but depending on where you live, of course. I don't know the laws where everybody is, but I would consider it before I did it, unless you knew the person somewhat. Or if you're Will Smith, I guess. Being nice is in my nature. I mean, I try to be, especially with people I don't know and kind of awkward situations, you know? Like if you're out walking around town and somebody's got their dog out and the leash is long enough, they walk over to me, you know, I'm gonna go, hey, pup, reach down and pet them. You know, but apparently that's a problem. Get a shorter leash. Or like I said, I mean, maybe just stop being polite to people, I guess. Seems to work for everybody else. Also depends on how hard you pet them. I mean, that's a different thing, right? Like abusing somebody's animal versus petting them is a whole different deal. So I mean, that's a different thing altogether. That's a different thing altogether. But yeah, man, it's wild. It really is. I just never thought about it. I always thought I was being polite. Apparently, there might have been people that happened with that they just did not like it, and I never knew. So. By all means, though, if you don't like something, tell people. Let them know, I guess. I mean, that's the way it should be. He meant how hard you pet the person. Oh, yeah, zeroed. I guess that's true too. How hard you pet? If you're petting the person, I guess it does depend on how hard you're petting the person. It would be assault first and then battery, I think. I think that would be it. Be assault first and then battery. I can't remember which one's which. Like if I intentionally poked you in the arm, right? Or poked you in the chest. That would be, I don't know if that would be considered a threat, but probably. But I don't know if that's assault or if it's battery. There's a legal definition for each, and I don't remember which. Well, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not even a Twitter lawyer, so. Somebody's not talking to themselves on the street. You move over to the other side of the street. Now you can't tell if you have to. Yeah, that's true. Wireless earbuds and everything else, man. I mean, to be fair, like, I've never seen people talking to themselves as an issue. I just kind of, you know, I don't really cross the street. I just kind of go around them and go about my business. So if you touch, it's assault. Okay, there you go. Yeah, yeah. If you touch somebody, it's assault. Unwanted, right? It's assault. I was thinking it was the other way around. But if you actually smack somebody on stage at an award show, that's battery. If the person files charges. Yeah, absolutely, Gargoyle. I would 100% assume you were in the right there. And if I saw the situation, I would be more than happy to vouch in that situation for somebody too, because that's not right. Yeah, dude. Right. So you can have assault without battery, but you can't have battery without the assault, right? Again, not a lawyer. I'm just trying to read a planner now. We do, yeah, sadly. I think maybe leasing a couple, Bob, so we can get this knocked out, because I don't have a whole lot of time left, man. I don't want to be on too late. I do want to get it done, though. I want to get this sucker planted, because we still got to roll it, too. So I think leasing a couple is probably the best option here. Leasing 2 and just knocking it out. Yeah, there you go, Whiskey. That's probably a better way to frame it. Yeah, one is close to one, but one is definitely the other. I don't know. We went from food to law discussion here. Welcome to LawTube. Why you slap them hard enough you can't remember what they look like. I mean, I guess that's true, yeah. Or try to. Don't slap people. Don't do that. I don't condone violence. I don't condone unnecessary violence. Let me rephrase. Gargle situation's 100% accurate, though. Almost. I can still see the mud. Almost. It's gone. Okay. Okay. Let's go put this bad boy away now. Like a glove. Back that up some more. I think that's as far as it goes. There we go. Get out of Bob's way. He's coming this direction. Run! You got one Great Plains open at the moment? Yeah, maybe we do that. I'll go snag buds, and then we'll lease one Bob, and we can knock this sucker out. We have to cultivate first, though, don't we? Or does that thing plow and cultivate that we just had? That thing might plow and cultivate at the same time. Maybe it does. That lizard plow, bud. You've been doing it. You've been using it longer than we have. Does it plow and cultivate? And I like the way this thing looks. Fantastic. Fantastic. You can plant over plowed. Okay, cool. Bob, I'm going to run to the store and grab one if you want to grab buds. It's closer anyway. We still need to roll all these fields, but I don't think we're going to make it tonight. Unless we get a big roller, which is very possible. We might do that. Trailer. 3-point. What do I want? Trailer or 3-point? I want the trailer, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 7 grand, that's not bad. We'll make our money back off of that for sure. Whoa, 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 easy. Easy. Only use violence if it's necessary, in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't even condone. I mean, I don't even condone using violence if unless it's absolutely necessary. But yeah, always try to defuse for sure. I've come to the conclusion though, it's hard for people to admit when they're wrong. So trying to diffuse situations is really difficult. If you're the one thinking level-headed, it's almost easier to go, "Yep, you're right, my bad," you know, and then move on. That way, no bloodshed, no violence. Nobody's got to, you know, do anything. Sometimes it can't be avoided, but a lot of the times the violence comes down to who is to blame for the things that start, you know, to begin with or whatever. Admitting something that's not true could be a legal battle, for sure, because if you admit that you started something, right? I mean, that may be a civil suit. It could be, I guess, but at the same time, sometimes it's easier just to back up and go, "Yep, I'm out of here," you know, whatever, kind of thing. And people don't like that either sometimes. Some people just look for a fight, I guess. But I've always tried to just back out of situations if at all possible. I've never cared about manhood and defending my honor or anything like that. That's stupid. That's stupid. Those guys did not have the lifespan that we have today. So I don't do that kind of stuff. That's silly. I don't care how many jokes you tell about my mama. I'm not gonna fight you. That's true, Eden. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I do not care how many mama jokes you tell. I'm not gonna fight you. It does not matter. They're words. I don't care. Everybody trying to throw hands. My hand broke. I ain't throwing hands to nobody. Bone's all crushed up here. Nah, I'm good. Whoa! God, I forgot how sharp this thing turns. That's the turn radius I want. Bob said I'm lost. He's right in the middle, Bob. He's right in the middle. Oh, come on now. Oh, I'm glad I got the trailer, not the 3-point. I forgot the trailer can turn a lot sharper than the 3-point can. Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad I got the trailer. Heck yeah. You act stupid, you get treated stupid. Oh man. Again, I'm not condoning violence. I think it's silly. If you must defend yourself, do so the best of your ability. But avoid it if at all possible, because it is silly most of the time. Nothing good comes of it. So. If you're of the younger crowd that may be watching this later on YouTube, and you're ever presented with that moment where you have to stand up to somebody because they said something, just ignore them. It's not worth it, I promise. You end up with a hand that got broke and never got fixed, and some days hurts, some days doesn't. Don't do it. It's really not worth it. Broken noses. So I had a friend of mine one time, no joke. I mean, he went to jail and he had to pay hospital bills and the whole nine. He hit a dude one time. The dude shoved him, and when he shoved him, he came back and hit him. He hit him once, and he broke the guy's neck. Like, that's how hard this guy can hit. He hit him one time, broke dude's neck. And the dude was ready for it. Like, he shoved him, and he stiffened up. He bowed up. Dude hit him one time, and he broke his neck. He went to jail, had to pay doctor bills, all that kind of stuff. He has never, ever once lifted a hand to anybody ever again. Not that I know of. He probably, maybe since then, but the time that I was friends with him and I knew him, not one time did he ever want to get in a situation like that again. And I can't say that I blame him because that's an awful situation to be in. He could have killed the dude with one punch, you know, paralyzed him, whatever. The guy was okay later, but broke his neck, man. And also, I never tried to fight that dude either. I didn't want any part of that. That's true, Whiskey. It's better to be thought a fool than open your mouth and remove all doubt. I'll let other people open their mouth because I mean, most of the time it just lets, you know, it lets everything out. So just let them go, you know. There's no point in fighting about it. Want to fight about it? Was it Family Guy? I can't remember what it was. Yeah, violence is not going to solve much. I mean, even if you look at look at Conor McGregor, for instance. Before fights, right? Before MMA fights for Conor McGregor, he does all the trash talking and everything else. Most of the time, if he won, he was, you know, oh, it was a good fight. He put up a decent fight. Blah blah blah. It was still better. You know, still the bravado and everything. If he lost, he was a better man tonight. You know, I mean, he just came out and said it. You know, he was a better man tonight. Nothing I could do. He beat me. You know. And I think that says something, you know, for people who do that. And I know all the hype and stuff is to hype the fight and all that kind of stuff, but it's still silly. Like, that doesn't happen in real life. Somebody still leaves mad most of the time. Oh, God. Look how sharp this thing is, man. I thought I was going to have to, like, knee jerk back over there. Oh, God, this is going to be bad to get out of, I think. This is a tough situation right here because I can't turn coming out. I'm going to have to go straight. Yikes. That's close. I don't even do that anymore, Gargoyle. I just ignore people now, man. Like, it's so much easier just to ignore it, honestly. I just ignore stuff nowadays. There's no point. Like, people have got to the point where they will not back off of their argument, no matter how silly it may be. It just is. It's never gonna happen. I just ignore folks. I let people think however they want to think. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, it doesn't matter. Pretty good right there. All right, we're planting corn, right? Corn! Off we go. Planting that corn. Oh, you know what, Bob? We should have rock picked. That's okay. It'll be fine. We should have rock picked. We're going to have to do it again at some point, so I ain't got time tonight. I ain't got time tonight. That's a big field. Rock pickers are small. Oh, self-entitlement for sure. For sure, man. Anybody with any kind of little bit of power over somebody else wields it with an iron fist too. It's not even trying to hide anymore. Like, it is so blatantly obvious. Anybody with any type of power over somebody else. Like, it's so sad the state of people today, man. I hate that people treat each other like that. The world would be so much better if everybody just took a step back, you know. Chill out for a minute. Just do it next time. Yeah, we're going to have to plow it again anyway. So we got to plow after every plant, right? So yeah, right, Whiskey. Just walk away. There's no point. Throw your opinion out there, and people get irate. There's no point in it. It doesn't make any sense anymore. It does not make any sense anymore. Oh, I feel bad for customer service people. I mean, now given I've had a few that were super rude, and just noticeably trying to get rid of us, you know, and it's like, I mean, we have a legit issue here. can you help us out? And they were just rude about it the whole time. But most people, customer service, they might as well be called verbal janitors, because that's what they're just cleaning crap up all day, and they don't have any control over it. I feel bad for them most of the time, because it's silly. They shouldn't be treated like that. Somebody probably had a tough day that we got, That's probably all it was. They were having a hard day. So. Got like a bump or something, right? That's weird. Kind of came out of nowhere. Just dry skin. I think it's dry skin from me blowing my nose for 2 weeks straight. Silence can be dangerous too. I once at a college, a colleague hit me because I wouldn't talk to him. What? That's so weird. Like, why? Why would you do that? Thought he was a fool, and he sure did prove it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's so crazy. Like, and again, truthfully, you have to look at like deeper issues there, right? I mean, there may be something there that nobody's seen yet. Depression, anxiety, detachment, disorder or something. There's all kinds of things there. So I mean, I get mad in situations, I get upset in situations, and then 10 minutes later, I'm sitting there thinking about it, and it's like, well, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this, and it just, and I'm not trying to justify people's actions. I'm just saying sometimes there's some underlying problems that are there that you don't really see. And I'm not the best example of keeping my cool, that's for sure. I have a temper, but not to the extent of wanting to throw hands at people. That's silly. But I get frustrated over logical things, and it's just painful. Like when it doesn't register to somebody else, and it's like this is actually hurting my brain having to try to have this conversation. Like that kind of frustrated. Not really angry, I guess. Frustrated, but. Yeah, it's so strange. It's like, yeah, look, this is this. It's like, no, this is that. It's like, it clearly is not. It is this. It's right here. It's just so weird, trying to have a logical conversation when there's no logic involved. So. No one, unless you're a regular, can tell him a bad day. Yeah, right, Eden, exactly, and that's my point too. Is it's one of those things. Glad I stick to smaller maps. Would never be able to handle that. This is not even that big. I mean, this is a normal size map. This is a normal size map. It's just this area right here. Oh God, look at all those rocks. It's terrible. Yeah, it's just this area right here. That's a normal size map though. This would be a big field in a normal map, I guess. Did I do the Corecast? I did. Yeah, it's on the Corecast on YouTube. KOREKAST. YouTube. I don't know if he's got the actual thing up yet. Go to YouTube and search KOREKAST, and check out the Corecast. I think Gargoyles is on there. Mine's on there. Gargoyles, you're up yet? I don't know if yours is up yet, is it? It's on YouTube, though, if you want to find it. The Malcore here on Twitch. Every Saturday is doing a podcast thing. I was lucky enough to be on there. I appreciate it. It's the first time I've ever been invited on a podcast. It's not a super big podcast, so if you want to support it, you can go find The Malcore here on Twitch or Corecast over on YouTube. Kill them with kindness. Yeah, absolutely. And again, I mean, there are a lot of times I'm frustrated when I call, and as soon as they answer, I'm like, yeah, can I get this done, please? Thank you very much. Like, sir, we're having difficulty here. I understand. I know it's not your job. I get it. I'm just trying to get it to happen. I'd appreciate any help you can give me. Customer service agents are more caught off guard by that, I think, than you actually cussing at them. I think they just expect people to cuss at them these days. So, but yeah, I did gargle 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now. 3 weeks ago. You were on 2 weeks ago, right? Sorry, Bob. I screwed it up. I'm going. I'm going. I screwed it up. I'm going back this way now. I don't know what I was doing. I screwed up. My bad. I messed it all up, man. I just have this. I don't know, for some reason. I used to go in circles. Now I just turn and go back and forth on everything. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I don't think we covered most of the topics that we were going to talk about. We covered a few, but yeah, I like to talk. You know me, and you do too. I caught some of yours, Garg. I didn't catch all of it, but I caught some of it. Deuce's podcast experience. There you go, on the Corecast. Click that link and go give us a subscribe to the Corecast. He's gonna have a lot of different guests on if I had to guess. So. And put the bottle down. My bad. My bad, Bob. I mean, you kind of have to, though, when you deal with the public eating. I mean, I think working in the sound business was the same way, too, right? Because I'd be mad, I'd be cussing, and then somebody with a band walk up and be like, yeah, man, what do you need? You know? And it's like, see, I'm doing it again, Bob. I don't know why, man. I don't know why I'm doing it. Going over here. I'm leaving. I'm going to this side, Bob. But yeah, I mean, I just, it's like mad, cussing. Talk about how much different this should have been done. Somebody screwed this up, and then a band member or front house guy from the band or somebody walk up and be like, yeah, man, what do you need? I can help you out with that. Like, just turn it on, But you have to be able to do it. In some jobs, not every job. Some you can just vent, just let it fly. But, When was yours? Was yours this past weekend? Because he's been uploading them. So he's been recording them on Saturday and uploading them on that Sunday. So I thought we'd have seen yours already. I swear I thought we would have seen yours already. I need to go back and watch it. Is it not up? I thought it was up. Maybe it's not. It is episode 6. That's what I was thinking. It was right after mine, I do believe. Yeah, I thought so. I haven't gone back and watched the rest, but I did catch some of it live, though. Trying to see where we're at here. This looks good. I like this. I like this right here. This is how it's supposed to be, Bob. Maybe not quite that much overlap. You were looking for the name, not the show title. I mean, technically, yeah, your name should be in there. Like, the guest's name should be in the title, I think. That's my opinion. Not my podcast, though. It's not my podcast. There we go. Let's go empty some seed. Title and thumbnail. I mean, I don't care about the thumbnail. They can do the thumbnail however they want to. I feel like if I had a guest, I would have their name in the title. Just out of respect for the guest, I think. But again, not my podcast. To each their own. To each their own. Gargoyle, are you going to bed anytime soon? I know you took a nap this afternoon. Are you going to be up for a few minutes after we get done? Because I'm about to be done. I'll holler at you tonight if you got a minute. Well, this should be interesting. Ugh. I think we went off topic a couple times. I mean... Malcolm and Crimson would like the Simdicate. Yeah, I heard him say that, and I thought to myself, do you know what you're asking for here? Dude, we were a mess on our own podcast. Like, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm about to be done anyway, so I just got to empty this out and return this to the store, clean up the tractor, and I'll be done. How does this work, Bob? Do we roll up and hit I or what? How's this? I don't have time to roll anything tonight. I wish I did, but there we go. That'll have to work. That'll have to work. That's all I can do. Oh, it didn't empty everything out, though. Hang on. What's going on here? I get turned around. Roller would take care of them? Well, then dang it. Probably need to roll it then, as much as I don't want to. I'm waiting, Bob. I got to swing out wide right here. There we go. Right in the way. Perfect. Right in the way. I like it. All right, there's that. Go repair this thing. What enough room? Oh, because it was hitting the thing on the other side. So it was trying to drop it off on both sides. I see it now. I went to go grab the forklift and take care of that situation. I should just be able to push those over the thing, right? So you can still jump on Discord and talk though, right, Gargle, while you're uploading? That's not an issue, is it? Oh, let me return this thing before we get another charge. Cool. Cane Fields, you fill it back up. Yep, no problem, no problem. I think that's a fair trade-off. We used all of our own seed, not buds, so that works for me. Works for me, Bob. Can I just push these over that? Is that... No issues from upload. Okay, cool. Yeah, can I just push these that way? Oh, I think it's actually going in there. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. That works then. I didn't know if it was going to work or not. Oh, got that one stuck. Yeah, that works perfect. That's good. Good stuff right there. I didn't think it was going to work at all. I don't know why. I mean, they empty from the bottom, so it only makes sense. You can actually... You can hear it. You can hear it emptying out. That's cool. Save all the seed. I love this tractor right here, by the way. This thing's fantastic. I used to hate those before I got a wheel. After you get a wheel, those things are great. Wiggle butts are still not great. But that is going to do it for me tonight. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. Much appreciated for the subs and follows tonight. I know it was kind of a weird conversation. We kind of went everywhere tonight, but sometimes that happens. When you're just riding around a field mowing grass and there's nothing real interesting to talk about. Sometimes the conversation drifts, but if you got something out of the conversation, you've watched this later on YouTube, check the description down below and follow all the links there because there's a lot of them, or you can go to Linktree and find them all in one place. If you want to sift through the links on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. Make sure to follow, subscribe, and then follow on Twitch as well because this is where this was streamed. Subscribe on YouTube, hit the like button, and leave me a comment about any of the topics I covered tonight, and let me know your thoughts on them. Because I mean, again, I'm not a disagreeable person. I'm an agreeable person most of the time. And I respect everybody that has an opinion on things. So you're more than welcome to your opinion. I have mine. I appreciate y'all. Go check out Nexus, Nitrado. I'm a partner of both of those. I'm also Giants partners. If you're buying something from Giant Software, use code DeuceMess at checkout. And I appreciate you. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, everybody.